Hello and welcome to Sci-Fi Shorts. Dr. Emmett Brown developed his own Presto logs sometime in 1885 from pressed wood and pulverized anthracite, a hard and dense variety of coal, which he treated with chemicals only known to himself. The logs were colored green, yellow, and red, in increasing order of the amount of heat each would produce, and bore the numbers 1, 2, and 3 respectively. Doc used them secretly in the furnace of his blacksmith's workshop to avoid having to continually feed wood to the fire. These logs were used to power the steam locomotive that pushed the DeLorean time machine up to 88 miles per hour. Each colored log would react differently, heating the fire hotter, thus raising the steam pressure in the boiler, making the locomotive run faster than it could have on conventional fuels. With each colored log, the locomotive would emit smoke of that color, mingled colorfully with the steam expelled from the smokestack. The green log ignited at 500 degrees Fahrenheit and pushed the locomotive up to 35 miles per hour, and a firebox temperature of around 1400 degrees. At this point, the yellow log fired and increased the speed all the way up to 70 miles per hour, as well as causing the temperature to soar up to 2000 degrees. At this point, the red log explosively ignited, causing superficial damage to the locomotive's smokestack and heat lamp. As the temperature escalated to dangerous levels, the extreme heat blew off the fire stack door and produced such a surplus of steam that the boiler began to lose its structural integrity, popping off rivets and threatening to explode. The speed increased to 88 miles per hour just before the locomotive reached the end of the track, causing the DeLorean to enter temporal displacement. This left the locomotive in a wreck of a condition, and it plunged off the end of the incomplete bridge over Shonash Ravine. Just before the impact with the ground, the boiler seemed to finally self-destruct. This is quite possible, as the locomotive's fall would have caused all the water in the boiler to surge forward, exposing its firebox crown, which, without the cooling effect of the water, would have rapidly exceeded its tolerance and imploded, triggering a catastrophic boiler explosion. This suggests that the temperature did indeed briefly reach 2500 degrees Fahrenheit, the point at which the steel iron firebox of the locomotive would have melted.